All right, we'll start with questions for Coach Shack. We'll start right here in the back.
Tell me about Uche Zoje, how she should be Rookie of the Year.
You know, Uche's a great player, and we don't play for awards and accolades. We play for the team. We play for a oneness, and if so be she become Rookie of the Year, then that'll be a blessing to her and also our family.
What are you hoping to see over these last 2 games heading into tournament play?
I just growth, better, and the ability to believe that we can achieve anything we want if we just come together and trust in the work that we put in throughout the season.
Coach, what makes Hannah Hidalgo such a special player for Notre Dame?
She does the work. Her work is she's relentless. She doesn't stop. She runs to the bench. When she's subbed out, she runs on the floor. She chases balls from one corner to the next, and she doesn't get tired. And I'm just smitten by her. I'm just glad she's in our conference. She represents our conference so well, and she does it with eloquence. She does it with style, and she's so little, and yet she's so big. And just love her game.
And what are some of the main takeaways from that NC State loss?
Oh, that's isn't that like a sentence or? That's okay. All right, now we go to the NC State loss. NC State loss, I thought that we didn't have the first quarter under our belt. I thought that we were right there at 14-13. We made some subs. Our subs weren't ready to come out there and bang them. And that hurt us. And then we got on our heels for like 6 or 7 minutes. And then we get to the second half. We talked about it, and we did a great job in the second half, but we dug ourselves in a hole so badly that we couldn't get out of it.
You said after that NC State loss that you guys got punched in the mouth early. What type of things have you been working on in practice to make sure that doesn't happen again against Notre Dame?
We've been intense in practice from the beginning, from the stretching, from the first drill we're doing. You know, we're calling each other out. That player has to get better. Those coaches got to be ready to coach them. And we can't wait to the middle of the practice and say, now I'm angry. We got to be mad at the beginning of the game. We got to think of yourself as being 10 points down from the beginning.
Coach, your 3 team captains, and Dom, Layla, and Sophie, all have spent some pretty significant time in March. Just how much are you kind of leaning on them in this final stretch of the season and whatever comes next?
We had a meeting yesterday morning at 7:30 with captains only with the staff, and said, thank you for getting us here. Thank you for pushing us to the point where we are arguably one of the top 20 teams in turnaround from last year to this year. But if you think that's enough, I need to know that right now, because I think we need more. I think we got to go higher. And they love that we had that conversation, and they rose to the occasion the last 2 practices. I think that you're going to see a better version of those guys moving forward.
Where do you think your team's kind of grown most from the start of the year up until this point?
In their belief. You know, you bring 8 new players and all new coaches. You bring all these different things. We got 7 new managers. It's a lot, and we just grew together. We're believing that what we put together isn't just like a hoax. It's real, and this energy is perfect. He chose us to be here for this moment, and I think our kids really bought into it. And now we've done 3 seasons. Now we're getting close to the 4th season, and the 4th season, postseason. We got to see how that looks on that level as well.
Do you think it's kind of harder to get that belief in like the transfer portal NIL era?
It's going to be hard. It's hard. You just got to do hard better, right? And it's what I find myself really great at. Bringing people together, common ground, and I was a psych major, so I use that mental stuff a lot, and they really buy into it. But I concentrate on it. I spend lots of hours by myself at home, trying to put the dynamics of different players together in different situations so they can get comfortable with each other, so you don't have this a cliquey kind of thing going on. And it's been really successful thus far.
As you kind of step back and reflect, Sunday, senior day, what have these seniors brought to the team this year? And, you've spoken about what each of them have brought, but as a whole.
Journey seems like 2 different people. I mean, she was so closed off, so angry, so not believing in herself. And I'm like, do you really want to be here? To this year, she's just so free and fun and make mistakes and raise her hand and laugh at herself and push people, demand excellence. And I mean, man, I wish that we had another year with this young lady, because she really kind of opened herself up and we all received it, and she's so much better. Layla, you can't replace the Layla Filia. We had her for a year. Of course, you want another year with her, and she's so good. Big O didn't play as much as she wants to, or what we needed her to do, but she's such a great person on the team, a great student, a great camaraderie person, and she know that she has some shortcomings, but guess what she did? She decided to keep going, and I'm just so proud of her effort as well. And Dom could possibly get a year back. We're fighting for that right now, and hopefully we're going to get her, but her leadership and her ability to press on has been tremendous as well.
What are the steps to try to get her another year?
With NCAA stuff, we're going through compliance. Our compliance person is taking care of all that and asking people to communicate what they thought of her when she was at her previous schools. And I think that she's doing all the steps that she needs to take, and then we'll see how it all comes out.
I guess when did you guys start?
We started its first day. We've been starting. It's a long process, and the process is worth it.
And do you think you will be able to get that?
I don't think. It's like the NCAA do their job, and I'll do what I have to do and give what information I have to give, and what God has for us is already done.
Hey Coach, Sophie Burrows from ABC News. I was just wondering, you have some really amazing players. I just want to know, kind of what you think. Who's your favorite? Would you say, the Australians is kind of they obviously have amazing personalities, great players. Would you say that they're kind of your number one, or what do you think about that?
The American? Or those that have African descent, maybe those ones?
I can only say this. My favorite player, honestly, is the one who's getting the job done that day. Yeah. And I love that person. That person, she could be Australian, she could be American, or she could be from Pennsylvania. So all I care about who's getting it done today. And I don't have a favorite today because all y'all got it done today.
Yeah, we did.
Let's go.
Yeah, we did. 2
claps for the whole world on 2. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. All right, back to some more questions.
It's hard to talk now.
I know.
I guess going off that, last week Sophie actually said that the chemistry on this team is kind of supernatural. Where have you seen that continue to grow throughout the season?
In their play, for sure. On the bus, you know how people have assigned seats on buses, and they sit anywhere, they sit everywhere. They tick-tocking on planes. They're, hotel rooms, and Daniela puts them in different rooms and stuff, and you hear the giggle and the sniggle and who's rooming with who, and so it's just a sisterhood that I never would want to have 15 young ladies, me raising them in my house. But if I had to pick 15 players, people to live with me, I choose each one of them.
A couple more questions for Coach.
Coach, when you look at Notre Dame compared to last year when they had Olivia Miles and Sonia Citron, what have you noticed about the supporting cast around Hidalgo that they've had this year?
Well, I go by numbers because I like them too much if I give them names. But their 8 is playing at high octane right now. She's running the floor like Uche, and it's going to be interesting, who's going to stay the longest in that speed. They got a great shooter at number 30, backup center. You got the transfer from Vanderbilt, number 23. She's sticking it from the 3 hard. But Olivia Miles is way different, though. Nobody's on that team that's like Olivia Miles. But nobody in the country is like Hidalgo either. So we have our hands full. Senior night there for them. And so we're going there to be a better version of Syracuse. We're not going to play Notre Dame. And if we can have that mindset and do Syracuse and let Notre Dame do Notre Dame, we got a good chance of having success.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.